The Ibarakwa crisis between Fulani herders and the Yoruba people in Oyo State continues to be one of the most significant upheavals throughout Buhari's presidency. The catastrophe that resulted in the death of so many Yoruba residents of Oyo State, Ibarakwa local government area. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was criticized by many for not denouncing the attack at the time. Adebayo Adeolu, a lawyer and a political observer, claims that Tinubu has correctly chosen to exercise restraint in his campaign for president. When the crisis of the Fulani Herdsmen was at its peak under Buhari and the Yoruba were angry, Tinubu remained silent despite the blames they heaped on him for not speaking out. He learned from the mistake of Abiola when they forced Abiola to confront the military government. The president today has become a master strategist who, through the experience of 1993, has learned how to govern, negotiate and maneuver his ways around the complex nature of Nigeria. He claimed that MK Abiola, who was forced to challenge the military regime, had learned from his mistakes and that Tinubu had as well. He claimed that Tinubu had developed into a skilled tactician as a result of the events of 1993. If the president had recognized that it is improper to oppose people in in position of authority, in his opinion, and he said when Fulani conflict peaked under Buhari, the Yoruba were furious. He claimed, despite the criticism they levied at him for not speaking up, Tinubu kept silence. When they compelled Abiola to confront the military administration, he learned from Abiola's error. The president today is skilled strategist who has learned how to rule, negotiate and maneuver his way around Nigeria's complex character as a result of the 1999 experience. So those people he just needed to die so that he will get what he wants. Is that what you are saying? Good kudos. Please, President Tinubu should help us in Plateau State from the hands of Islamic terrorists who want to force us out of our ancestral land so that they will take charge. Don't keep quiet. The former presidents Buhari have been keeping quiet. We want to see you doing something. Just as you said. Okay, we can understand your frustration and pains. It is because your man, yes, Daddy Obi, was roundly defeated in February presidential election. You people had foolishly believed that Igbos and Christian votes alone could make Peter Obi win. So if you won't ever see everything positive about President Tinubu, we know where you are coming from. You don't even understand what the person is saying. To be president is prime, even to the detriment of his people. Yeah, Tinubu won't be a absence president. From what we are already seeing about him, he is methodical, calculative, and very circumspect. He will be able to turn around the troubled fortune of Nigeria. Ondo State massacre, no comment, political sagacity. What an irresponsible and unreasonable write-up. Why do some Nigerians celebrate and promote evil? What a credit in a cowardice and selfishness. You will not defend your purpose because you people or you want to become president. This is what makes the Hausa feel that they have monopoly of violence and power. It is shameful to hear this and credit as strategy when the office can't even give him power to back down the lives, to bring back the lives that were lost. Talk is cheap. How has Peter B condemned sits at home and the continuous killing in the southeast? Let everybody continue with that. Only evil strategies are called good politicians in the world. Personal gains at the expense of the masses. We have more mugus and fury people in Nigeria, both governments and masses. That is why we are going nowhere as a country. The deceit goes on. Bawa and Emefiele now a pass mark. Okay, oh, absolutely correct. Was Tinubu silenced when Yoruba were massacred by the Meridian killer Fulani bandit imported by Buhari statesmanship? He kept quiet why his kids and king were being killed bashly because he wanted to become president, and you call that a statesmanship and political sagacity. He was dancing on the graves of his fellow Yorubas, which I believe was and is really foolish and self-serving because of his political ambition. Really too bad. People justify what is not justifiable. Now that Tinubu has become president, he should please go and wake up the dead people of Ibarapa and other Yorubas who were out, who were cut down by Fulani bandits during Buhari government. During that, maybe doing that will justify his silence and his political wisdom. Pure nonsense. It's pure nonsense. Oh. This is money. He must have thought wise when not to have voiced out, because then president must have felt he has their okay push and backing if he's saying something, and it will be colored on tribal lines. It was wise he kept mute. May God have mercy on you if you deserve one. Hope you will still make this comment supposing one of your family members was among the victims of a maladministration and wanton killing under Buhari. So it is the second term game that made him not to talk against El-Rufai's senseless and divisive comments. Yeah. Now, yes, El-Rufai has made the worst comments again. He's keeping quiet. You see them? You see that these people can support any nonsense. Continue.